Tributes are pouring in for American civil rights hero John Lewis, who passed away on Saturday after battling pancreatic cancer. John Lewis was an elected representative in U.S. Congress from 1987 until his death, but his career and legacy as a civil rights activist stretches back many decades to the 1960s. Lewis was one of the Big Six leaders who organized the March on Washington, where Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous speech on civil rights. He was also one of the freedom riders who dared to travel into the segregated southern states of the United States of America. On Bloody Sunday in 1965, Lewis was one of the activists who was beaten and knocked to the ground by state troopers. Years later, Lewis would recall how this episode of racist brutality on Edmund Pettus Bridge shaped his politics for years.
Give up! We cannot give out! We cannot give in! We must get out there and push and pull.
President Trump and Speaker Nancy Pelosi ordered the American flag to be lowered to half-staff to honor the memory of John Lewis. In downtown Atlanta, flowers, candles and cards were placed at a memorial below a massive mural of the civil rights icon. Atlanta residents paid tribute to John Lewis, saying he had left an irreplaceable mark on the world. Political leaders from both sides of the aisle also paid tribute to Lewis. Former Presidents Obama, Bill Clinton, George Bush and Jimmy Carter all released statements honoring John Lewis. Now, Lewis's death marks the end of an era in America's civil rights movement, as he was the last surviving speaker from the March on Washington in 1963. During his last days, Lewis appreciated the next generation of Americans for taking up the mantle with Black Lives Matter protests around the country.